The overall goal for this instruction is to help students be able to complete their weekly misreading assignments in under half the time it currently takes them to complete them. Students will become aware of skills and strategies that could allow them to be able to read faster and be able to retain more information as they read. This video presentation is divided into two sections. 1. Speed reading. 2. Reading strategies. It is essential for students to be able to know what to do as they read and what to do after they read. Knowing how to do this can enable a person to be able to read up to 3 times faster. Using something to guide you while you read is perhaps the most important part of speed reading. Pointing at what you read makes you stay focused on what you read, and it will help your eyes not wander off into other parts of the reading that would otherwise make you reread words. Moving your pointer faster than you can read will force your brain to process more information while keeping up with the pointer. Soon you will find out that you do not need to read every single word in order to understand or make sense of a concept in the reading material. You should focus on understanding text rather than individual words as you read, in an effort to save time while reading. You do not need to understand every word in order to have an understanding of the material you are reading. You should not be intimidated by unfamiliar words. Instead, you should make sense of unknown words through the context that such words are used in. As soon as you finish reading, writing down important content or ideas on paper or on a computer helps you retain much of what you have read. This will save you time by not having to reread material. Writing down notes after reading also helps you make sense of reading content. The following are effective reading strategies to keep in mind when it comes to reading. By following these reading strategies, readers are able to accomplish more reading and reading comprehension in less time. Avoid reading at night because for most people, the end of the day is when they are most exhausted. Try reading in the morning because this is when most people are energized and ready to start their day. Highlighting reading content is a waste of time. When a reader highlights something, it usually means that it is something important that they might be interested in taking a second look. Avoid highlighting because when a reader actually goes back to rereading the highlighted material, it is possible for that person to have forgotten the context of the highlighted content. This would force the reader to have to reread a complete section or paragraph. Avoid rereading paragraphs or sections. When something is hard to understand, avoid rereading because content is oftentimes repeated. Besides, rereading would not guarantee that a reader would understand the content. Instead, continue reading and, like clues to a puzzle, try to put everything together in order to have a better understanding of the content in the reading material. Avoid sounding out words and thoughts, and avoid sounding out words with your mouth. Sounding out words is a waste of time because a person does not need to sound out words in order to understand them. According to U.S. Air Force research, it takes a person less than 5/100ths of a second to recognize a word, much less time than it would take a person to sound out the word. Avoid taking small breaks in between reading paragraphs or sections. Avoiding this will keep a reader focused and it will make the reader complete the reading assignments faster.